That's all she wrote. Into Windrock, and they've changed the bike park location, at least the entrance. I knew they built a whole new facility, but I didn't realize they actually moved where you park. Anyway, there's a ton of people here. Next weekend there's a big national here, so there's a lot of race teams that are already here getting ready for that. So SRAM has like a huge booth already set up, and so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people trying to get their suspension dialed for this event next week. Should be a good day. The weather is a little chilly right now, but it's going to warm up pretty quickly. That was literally the quickest ticket ever. You used to have to go to like the general store or something like down there to get your ticket with like all the off-roading stuff. So this setup is way more streamlined. Nice rock work and everything. You again.
You have a great idea. Lomer. I like that.
Thanks, man.
That's great.
How you doing?
Good. It's not small. Did you have fun yesterday?
It was great, yeah. I ended up staying there way longer than I was expecting to. That is a work of art.
Dang. Fucking pyramid.
Oh, that's a long boy.
The last time I came, I was like, there's 2 drops I want to do, and I might do that one. And I stood under, I'm like,
that one's a little bit poppy. Whew. Braking bumps there. Oh boy, that was a wake-up call. I don't know what I got bopped off of, but took the tire right into the butt crack. I thought I was going down for sure. A bunch of things over here. Oh. I guess that was a way. Oh yeah, the forearms are starting to wake up now. Woo! Little extra credit landing, whatever you want to call that.
I was not allowed to shoot you as a buddy on a trip on this.
Are you scratching my old beat up bike with your factory?
No sir, no sir.
What's up, dude?
No way, I didn't know that was you.
Good, man. Cool to see you kicking some butt.
Good to see you, yeah. Where are you at now?
I'm in Vermont.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So we won't be riding for another month or two.
Yeah, it's still probably a lot of snow up there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it finally melted, but it's still wet as hell.
Yeah.
Trail 1?
Yeah.
Trail 1's that way. It is loose and fast today. Whew. Finding I want a little bit more support at the end of some of these berms. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go smash some rocks. Oh, I missed that trail, whatever that was.
Okay, those were some chunky laps, but luckily I didn't have to think about my wheels thanks to today's sponsor, Rim Saver.
2.
Rim Saver is a protective rim bumper that helps prevent rim damage and pinch flats without affecting tire feel on the trail. And the best part is they're super easy to install. That means no bulky tire inserts, no rolling resistance, no sealant absorption, and you can run a tube in a pinch. They come in 3 different flavors: lightweight for cross country and gravel, midweight for trail and enduro, and heavyweight for downhill and e-bikes. You can mix and match to find your perfect balance between protection and performance. I've been running the midweight versions on my bike throughout this tour, and they've definitely come in handy. Grab yours now from SaveTheRims.com. Ride harder, worry less. And with that message from our sponsor out of the way, let's go smash some rocks.
This place is so fast. Whew. Brakes are fading a little bit right there. Oh. That's her up, boys. That's all she wrote. Just as I was saying, my brakes are fading. Well, that's a bummer. How the hell do I get out of here? All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just broke my frame, like broke. But I do believe this is the first time I've broken a frame on camera, and I wasn't doing anything cool. I was literally doing like about the lamest thing possible. So maybe I do want more stopping power. The plan is to go grab my e-bike and ride that for the rest of the day. I'm going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage on that thing because this place is steep, and I don't think e-bikes plus speed and weight do very well here. They're fun to ride, but... So while I have your attention here, this place used to be an old coal mine, so as you're walking down, you'll see a bunch of coal on the sides of the trail. Sometimes they are the trail. And then you'll also see like some remnants of, must have been the minecart tracks or something.
Oh my god. I guess we're all done for the day.
I'm gonna go swap out to my e-bike. I guess I should turn it on, I don't know. I do find it funny how many people ride here on their e-bikes.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Like more and more people are riding e-bikes at bike parks, and
This does have some good like e-bike trails, so.
Yo! How you doing, man?
Good. I don't think he's going to.
See ya.
No, he's
Likewise. Yeah, I made this. Yeah, we can fit one more, I think. You guys been pretty busy down here this winter?
Yeah, we're just been out outside.
Yeah.
Doing that expansion.
You got surgery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just had all the muscles reattached. Almost all up.
Are you still like recovering from that, or?
I don't have full mobility like this.
Yeah.
This wind's kind of scaring me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to jump at the bottom right now. Fuck that.
I was actually thinking I might be at an advantage for once on the.
Yeah, you can
Oh yeah.
I'll do the Red Bull drop again, but I'm not gonna try and do that. Yeah. I haven't hit dropout yet. You cool with that?
Dude, I'm cool with whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm scared about.
Hey, this bike doesn't jump too bad. So I'm actually at an advantage right now. It's super windy. Well, I was saying I was at an advantage, but got a headwind. It still stopped me. Oh, that's this trail. Okay. Still want to figure out what caused me to like almost die. Was it right there? Maybe it's like, oh. Alright, so I don't want to look, but I'm pretty sure I just cracked my rim.
Oh, heard that when you.
Oh, I did. I wanted to put rim saver on, but I didn't have tire levers. So I was like, oh, I'll just run. It'll be fine. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. I just cracked my wheel. I heard something. I didn't know what happened until I felt the pressure dropping, and then I knew exactly what happened. I only have a few rim savers, so I've been running them in my Force and on my trail bikes. I actually haven't had one on my e-bike. I was going to swap it over to the rim saver when I swapped over bikes, but I didn't have any tire levers. So I was like, all right, I'll just run the Cush core and I should be fine. Well, that just bit me in the butt right there. We're having a rough day, fam. We're having a rough day. So here's what we're doing. I'm gonna take the wheel off this guy. It's a lighter weight wheel, but it does have the rim saver. So I'm gonna take this, swap it over to my e-bike, and we're gonna run that. Not the ideal situation, but it should help us get us through the rest of the day. And it will actually kind of give us a good comparison to see how rim saver holds up compared to that one. All right, we're back in business. We have my wheel from the Force, which does have rim saver in it.
Anybody got a tool?
A multi-tool?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I have that on my bike. I'm always finding a loose on my bike.
Hush, y'all. Come on now.
Oh, major headwind. We'll scrub this. All right, let's get vengeance on this trail. Now that room saver in. You know what, I want to try, is that a completely different trail? So, last time, same pressure, different insert setup, I was flatted by here. Right now, I'm not flatted, so, not a scientific test, but find that interesting nonetheless. Whew. That turn is blown. Let's not get caught by the wind this time. How do you get on that trail? And what is that trail? Whew. There we go. Straight into the ditch. Came up funny on the setup jump before the berm. I don't know why, I just expected it to kick me a little bit more, so I tried to squash it a little bit too much. Your way?
Yeah, you're all good. Just have home for the piece.
Ah, yeah, let's grind some gears here. Okay, it's quite possible that I have done some of these trails a long time ago. If I have, I don't remember. Oh. Oh, I got wet feet. I don't like wet feet. Okie dokes, rolling coal. And that's actually, you know what? That's a very appropriate name since we're rolling down coal. Punny, guys. I like it. Well, I'm here. It's a drop. I should hit it. Doesn't. Where the hell is that trail coming in? There's Nick right there. I was riding with Nick all the other day over at Wildside. You should get one of them e-bikes. Makes that section way faster.
Yeah, I know. I was just kind of chilling. I was like,
yeah, I was just kind of venturing off to places I had no idea where they went.
yeah.
I like went up. I saw two like double blacks. So I was like, yeah, we'll go check those out.
Yeah. Have you hit these yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Why?
They're very difficult.
They are.
They are.
Are you being facetious or are you being for real?
Oh, no, they're for real. But there is also Damon's Lomer that's like a little bit
Oh,
more fun.
people said I should do that.
Yeah, that one's really fun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Alright, so this trail is called Damon's Lomer. Oh. That's fine. I got a rock in my shoe that I want to get rid of.
Yeah. There used to be more lines here, but over the year, I think people just take the one line.
Like, if you look around in the woods, there are so many old trails.
Yeah, here is insane. Dakota Norton has a really good video of him hitting all the old trails.
Yep.
It was pretty. Yeah, this is wild.
Okay. Rain was not on my bingo card, but I'll take a little bit of it. Woohoo! Getting sucked into this line too. Oh, now I know where you are. You out of here?
Yeah.
Dude.
It was a pleasure.
Good running into you again.
Yeah, for sure.
And thanks for showing me around yesterday.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of a rough day. It was not the Windrock day I expected, but it was a Windrock day I got. You never know what you're gonna get when you come here. And I'm emotionally wrecked. I'm emotionally devastated. What's the meme that I can't emotionally whatever the meme is, insert that here. I'm sad to see that bike go. I really like that bike. I have an identical frame to that, just different color, in my garage, so I still have the Force, but it's like, that's the one I got like 5 years ago, and I was still riding it. I like something I like riding the same stuff until it is run into the ground. It's probably not safe, but I like seeing people riding old equipment. It's new equipment's nice, trust me, but it's cool to see people riding well-loved equipment too. Yeah, so then I cracked the rim, obviously, and that's the rim that didn't have the tire insert. And I told you the story. I didn't put tire levers in my toolbox, like the one thing you kind of need in a toolbox. But then I didn't have tire levers. I was like, okay, I'll just run the wheel with the cush core. We'll be fine. We were not fine. I was running the same tire pressure that I normally do, and I must have just gotten a little bit too sunny. But then I threw like the wheel that was on my Force with the rim insert onto my e-bike, and I rode over the same stuff and even chunkier terrain, and we were fine. So I think that says a lot about Rim Saver. It's a pretty dang cool product, and I will be installing them on all my bikes from here on out. So alas, this is the last video of the I Hate Pedaling tour to come to a completion. I will have a bunch of I Hate Pedaling merch for sale if you want to pick that up and support the channel, or you can just watch my videos from start to finish. That helps too. But that's where we're going to leave it off for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, I don't know what to say. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.